1 second. Thank you all. I got my notes and my refreshment. I'm not gonna drink on camera. Jeez. I have maybe 4 beers a week, 7 days. I'm gonna do a video that just came into my mind an hour ago after watching Eugene's stream. Eugen and Rich Mitch and Galen's The Aetherist, Eugene's stream on what constitutes a masterpiece. So thank you, Eugen, for yet again inspiring me to, you know, for a good off-the-cuff idea on a vid. I wasn't planning on any video this week. Just been busy and relaxing, but I can do this just the way I do it, you know, low quality. But first of all, thanks again, Eugen. Hey, I'm doing what you're doing. I'm making these real life videos that you told me you ordered me to do like 1.5 years ago, and I'm enjoying it. Yeah, that was a good stream you had, but let's try to get some hard data on what makes a masterpiece perfume. So first of all, everybody, masterpiece, let me move this out of the way. Art, music, right? Dark Side of the Moon is a masterpiece production, an engineering marvel. There are other albums, but Dark Side of the Moon is a masterpiece, no question about it. What's it? Luciano Pavarotti as an artist. Those of you who follow opera and Italian opera singing, he's maybe the best that ever was. He's a masterpiece. His work is a masterpiece, all of it, all of his pieces. This is his cologne. I'm not talking about that. This is pretty good though. Luciano Pavarotti, Pour Homme. I'm only half joking around. This is good. All right, recommended by Masterpiece himself, one Rich Mitch from the English. Quick on this. You want to know what this smells like? This is discontinued, by the way, and he has expired a while ago. Luciano, rest in peace. If you took Italian white wine, right, cold wine, and pulled the cork on it, right, that cork wood is, those trees are from Portugal. If you pulled that wet cork and you sprayed it with this Chanel Pour Monsieur, my signature scent of my lifetime, all right, of my lifetime. I don't know how many bottles of this I've gone through. And I don't know when was the last time I had this type of tower bottle. I mean, square tower, probably decades. But I remember having this in high school, college, shortly after, maybe even before that. I forget, as a gift from my parents. But if you sprayed that cork, that wet wine cork with this, that's what this smells like, all right? And kind of imagine that. So there goes Luciano right there. That's discontinued. You see these right here? This one's here. As far as Masterpiece Theater goes, I made a list as I was on the couch. All right. And when I was listening to the stream, you can't come up with a hard reason if something's a masterpiece or not, because everyone's going to have their own opinion, but you have to have some hard metrics or whatever. I come up with the idea of having 5 boxes, and I was struggling a little bit to get the 4th and 5th, but I'm sorry, pulled ahead there. Here are my 5 categories that I came up with real quick. And you can do this. The point of this video is you can do this on your own, right? If you have I don't think you'll have a problem with my video. It's just my collection from what I picked and my idea. But I don't know. You can come up with the same kind of idea with your perfumes. So I have 5 categories, 5 boxes, and maybe if you check off 4 out of 5 of them, all right, masterpiece, all right, in your world, in my world. So that's what it is, you know, if you check out 4 or 5 of them, because some of them you can't check off all 5 of them, in my opinion, as you will see. So what makes a great masterpiece perfume? Right off the bat, I think of Transcends Time, all right? Then some reality, some objective, skilled perfumery, superbly crafted, okay? No one's gonna disagree with that. Then I came up with Breaks New Ground, right? All right, think of Fahrenheit. And then why we wear perfume in the damn first place, to evoke emotion out of ourselves and other people. Evokes tremendous emotion. And the last one, I struggled to find one, but boom, Slammo, the last box, love. So what do you mean by that, Bobby? BobbyO. I said, well, you think of it. Love transcends everything, right? So this is what I've come up with. So let's go to the first thing right here that's just gonna make it. And I added cocoa at the last half hour because it follows along, right? These 2 right here. Check. It's a Transcends Time, obvious, even cocoa in the 80s. Crafted, it's a Chanel, right? It's wonderfully blended, right? All the ingredients. Breaks new ground, breaks new ground. And then after all this time, from 1920 or so, then this in 1980, breaks new ground, all right? But the florals, the Chanel florals, always as a backbone. Evokes tremendous emotion, yeah. Sex, yeah. And then obviously loved by the world. So boom. These are 5 out of 5s, and they're masterpieces, right? And going to here, I checked 5 out of 5 for Fahrenheit. Transcends Time, 1988. Definitely, all right? Wonderfully crafted. Breaks new ground. That's the biggest check right there. Excuse me. It's ginger ale. Emotion? Yeah. Emotion like, what the hell is that you're wearing? It smells like a lawnmower, you know, that's spewing oil and gasoline, and you're cutting the grass. So, and then love, loved by the Fragcom forever and the general public since 1988. Check. 5 out of 5 Fahrenheit. Then I come up with this. This has got to be considered. And for Monsieur, I got a 4 out of 5. And I'm not totally sure about breaking new ground, but love, big time love. Transcends Time, crafted well. Breaking new ground, I'm not too sure, and then about emotion there, but it is loved. I got 4 out of 5. It makes Le Lion the best thing that ever came out of 2020 last year. I come a little short. 3 out of 5. It's brand new, so superbly crafted, I think so. Breaks new ground, I think so. The reference of the the incense, and then meeting the Chanel perfumery. What you smells good, Eugen said in his words, Middle Eastern perfumery, Arabia meets Paris, France. And I totally agree with that. And strikes a lot of emotion. The love there is not yet. 3 out of 5. Thank you for playing. It's not there. It's okay. It's just brand new, even though I love this stuff, right? Oh. Leather incense. That's what I get. DHI, not much to be said, right? So I'm using DHI. You will probably use the original DH. This is my DH right here. This is what I put in the forefront, and I count. And I do 5 out of 5 for this from Christian Dior. And you probably will do, you perfume snobs out there, which I respect, and I'm a little bit of a tiny snob, but not as much as you guys. You probably choose the DH, the Dior Homme EDT, or maybe even the 2005 OG formula. But I love the 2011 formulation of Dior Homme Intense, and it kills it. 5 out of 5. Tear, same thing. I've never owned the EDT original, but we all know how successful that is. This is my love. This is the Pure Perfume, the Perfume with the added flint note. I can't get enough of this. So dark and deep. Less vetiver strong than the EDT. Added flint note. Just dark and masculine. Gal can't wear this. This is a man's perfume, all right? I mean, you can wear it, but this is 95% for guys. What did I do? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 out of 5. I checked them all off. It doesn't transcend a lot of time, the original tear, but it started in, geez, I looked it up. You know, whatever. I mean, just like the one, it's popular. It's been around for more than 15 years or whatever. It's still going strong is my point. So 5 out of 5 for tear. For me, it's just the Pure Perfume. I had to bring this one out. The one so EDT or EDP that I have. And what did I get? 4 out of 5 for Dolce & Gabbana, the big hit. This sucker is totally loved. It strikes a lot of emotion, right? The wearer loves this. The person next to the wearer snuggling up watching the idiot box loves this without a doubt. All right, it's done well. It's still going strong since it came out. I just looked it up, but I forgot. It's very well crafted. All right, breaking new ground is the only one I didn't check off. I'm not sure if this broke new ground, leather, grapefruit, citrus, and I'm just going to say no. But can't be denied. It's just lovely. It's maybe in a class by itself for sensuous perfumes, maybe. And then after all these years, this is probably above La Nuit de l'Homme, even though La Nuit is just unbelievable, that smell, the opening. 4 out of 5. So by my metrics and my criteria, it makes it. Checks off 4 out of the 5 freaking boxes for Masterpiece. So there's Masterpiece right there. Last one, boom. This has been around for, I don't know how many years, 2016 or so, or 15. But it's since 2 years ago, it's made a big splash in the local online community, BR540. This is a good example. Something like this, something this new and groundbreaking, right? It is groundbreaking. It smells like nicely engineered synthetic sweet glass. It comes up short. I got it at 3.5 out of 5. It doesn't have the time thing, right, that Chanel has, but it's crafted well. It's blended well, even though it's synthetic smelling, or I don't even know if you can just interpret it as that. And breaks new ground is the big check off for this. That's right. This is maybe where modern perfumery for the Generation Z, whatever, is headed. It's going this way. And it's stirring up a lot of emotion, no doubt. And it's got a lot of love in the perfume community. Let's see if it has legs. So I gave it like half, a 0.5 for love. And that's 3.5. So this almost makes it, but comes up short with Le Lion over here. And all the rest of these are masterpieces. So there's my hard data. Tell me what you think in the comments. If you have your own channel, let's see what you think. You make a video on what you think in your collection is a masterpiece and what makes a masterpiece. You got to write it down on paper and kind of add up the points and subtract. So that's what I'm saying. Let's see you other YouTube video guys make a video on what objectively constitutes a masterpiece. All right, you can sit around and talk about it and point fingers back and forth, and it's like, I like this a lot. It's got to be a masterpiece, or it's a masterpiece. It might be a masterpiece, but I hate it. So back and forth, you have to make up some rules. So thanks for joining me. Once again, Eugene, thanks for putting the idea in my head. Great stream, and I'll check in with you guys later. Bye-bye.